Hey Aries, thanks for checking out your October 2021 love reading. Now I'm saying October, but I just want to let you guys know real quick, intuitively, the way I've been experiencing the energy and what I'm feeling in the vibes. I feel like this is energy that's going to be around for us for a while. The next 3 months at least, maybe up to 6 months for some of you. I feel like whatever is covered in this reading are going to be themes and situations that are coming up in October and that you're going to see continue to progress or continue to evolve over the next few months. I'm not an astrologer, so I don't really have any way of backing it up astrologically. It's just what I'm feeling intuitively. If any of you are versed in astrology and have anything astrologically that can explain what I've been feeling, please feel free to educate us in the comments. I'm more than happy to learn. I'm not going to claim to be an expert in everything. So we're going to connect, Aries, and see what's coming up for love and romance for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and yes, Venus as well. And see what messages are coming in for you guys. Now, when I sat down to do your reading, I started to hear in my head the song Lady by Lionel Richie. I have not heard that song in years. I've not thought about that song in years, but it just came. Like, it was a whole vibe. I was like, whoa. It came in very strongly, so I'm curious to see how this may tie in with what the cards have to say for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. But it felt to me like a confession. I don't know, Aries. I just kind of feel in my gut that some of you are going to have a confession of love. Like somebody's just going to finally come clean. Maybe they've been fighting it, or maybe it just wasn't the right time at first. But I just feel some of you might have somebody just like Aries. Like, I need to tell you something. Like, I need you to know how much you mean to me. I need you to know I'm in love with you, you know. It's such a beautiful song, even though it's not necessarily about, like, we don't get the vibe of somebody, like, holding it in and then confessing it. But I just get a vibe of just somebody confessing that they've been hiding these feelings for you for a long time. But we're going to see what the cards have to say and how the song may tie in with the cards. And your first card here is the Devil, okay? Some of you could be dealing with a Capricorn, okay, because Capricorn is symbolized by the Devil card in tarot. Now, I want to bring your attention to the fact that anytime we're doing a reading and the major arcana cards come up, it's telling us we're coming into a really significant new chapter in our life. Like, this is something we came here to experience. It's directly connected with one of the experiences we came here to have. So when the major arcana cards come up for me between two people, it tells me there's a past life connection, and it tells me it's a significant soulmate, and that you guys have made a contract and an agreement that you would meet in this lifetime for a specific reason. Now, the major arcana card will also tell me what that specific reason is, okay? The Devil is going to be associated with earth energy, right? At worst, in a bad situation, we see it as maybe like overboard lust to the point of obsession, or somebody who's has like addictions, or somebody who is you know, like lying, or like things that we see as like negative. But that's not always what the Devil card means. We're going to see what the other cards are that come up. Energetically, in the vibe, I feel like the Devil card is coming up to tell us that there is a lot of passion with this person. There is a lot of lust with this person. But I also feel like this is someone who is like the master of earthly things, okay? This is going to be someone that really navigates life on this planet very well. They understand the game. They understand the hustle, okay? This is someone who's going to express their love in very physical ways, like money, material possessions, you know, physical acts, you know, like very lustful energy here. So, Aries, you might have been really in a thing of like where you're very much meditating and healing, and you may be really focusing on your spirituality. And sometimes in that process, we start to leave our body. we forget to ground ourselves, and we just start floating around in the air, and we're like floating around in the cosmos, and we're just like, oh, I like this vibe, it feels good, I'm in my little bubble. You can be in your bubble and be grounded on this planet, but sometimes we just kind of leave. And so the Devil card can come up in my readings to say that this is someone who's bringing you back into your body, right? So you might be a little bit opposite in that one of you is very spiritual and one of you is just like, look, dude, this life is all there is. Like, when I die, I'm going to be worm food. And, you know, whatever you want to believe the spiritual stuff, by all means, go ahead. But I'm living my life now. I'm doing what's good for me now. You know, I don't believe in anything else. So that's like the vibe that I'm getting. And maybe the two of you are kind of coming in and balancing each other out. One of you is, you know, helping the other. Remember, you're a spiritual being that came here to have a physical experience, and they're helping you get back into the physical experience, and you may be opening up this person to kind of start feeling a little bit more intuition, to start feeling a little bit more that there's got to be something out there, right? Or it could be the roles could be reversed, Aries. Maybe you're very much in that devil energy and you're aligning with somebody very spiritual, but that's kind of like the vibe that I'm getting. Who was it? Aquarius had something similar, right? With Aquarius, it felt very much like Hades and Persephone. And so you guys might have a similar energy here, Aries. We're going to see what comes up. Maybe some of you are involved with an Aquarius, or you have Aquarius placement, but it's kind of feeling a little bit similar here. Now we have Knight of Swords. Now, the Knights can be messengers, okay? And I did say I felt like a confession. And the Knights can be things, Knight of Swords can be things happening very quickly, things happening very fast. Knight of Swords can even be somebody coming in like a little bit of like a steamrolling energy, okay? It can at times indicate drama or conflict, okay? But if there is drama or conflict with this person, having the Devil at the foundation tells me that there is some kind of like a lusting or like this desire to have certain control. So it could be coming out of intense feelings or intense desire. This fight could be springing up because somebody has an intense desire, right? Like it's getting the best of them, and so they might kind of get upset, or they might kind of go off, or like, why do you always have to be this way, or why do you have to do this? I'm gonna be honest with you. I feel like this person wants you really bad, and they're getting jealous, and they're feeling really jealous, and then they're coming in with this energy of maybe kind of confronting you about something, or maybe it could be roles reversed, vice versa. But I feel the person being confronted is like, wait a minute, where do you get off? Like, hello, where do you get off telling me what to do? Like, since when was this your business, right? And so I feel like you're pushing back, and there's like a little bit of a disagreement. And I do feel like I'm just feeling within myself, like emotions are just coming to the surface, coming to the surface, coming to the surface. Like I feel it like in my throat, like pushing the words out. So somebody might blurt out that they have feelings for you. Or you go out and you do all these things, and you get hurt by this person and that person, and then I sit here and I listen to you tell me about it, and I try to warn you and I try to be there for you, and you just keep friend zoning me. Like, I just feel like it's just coming out. Like, they're like, I do all this for you, and still, like, you don't even notice me here. You're off with this person and that person, and I've been the one here caring about you the whole time. So I just feel like there might be this argument, and then in that argument, this person is, like, blurting out very unintentionally that, like, they're tired of you not giving them a chance, or they're tired of you not seeing or realizing that they care about you. They're doing all this stuff because they want a chance with you. They want to turn with you. Okay? It's like a, damn it, can't you see I love you? like a soap opera kind of energy. But that's what I'm feeling here. I feel like it's coming out of an argument. It's coming out of a disagreement. And this person wants you bad. Like, they want you bad. I feel like physically they want you bad. The next card that's coming in here, Aries, is the Ace of Swords. I have to chuckle here a little bit, okay? Ace of Swords can traditionally be, it can be communication, like receiving a communication, but it's also truth being revealed. Like something coming to light and then coming into like how we're moving forward with it. The terms of the agreement. This is how things are going to be moving forward from now on. This is what we are. This is no label, or yes, this is the label and this is what the label is. It's like getting on the same page here. This is what it is. This is how we're moving forward. A truth being revealed, a revelation. Okay, could also be a confession, right? A communication received. And so that's confirming for me what I feel. That's confirming for me what I feel. Taking it up a notch, Ace of Swords has a special meaning for me in my readings. When the Ace of Swords comes up for me in my readings, it's telling me, my darlings, that you're dealing with somebody, it's telling me that you're in a situation where you're experiencing crown chakra unblocking. Okay, so when we have certain blocks in our crown chakra, we have very limited beliefs. We have false beliefs, and they block us from making good decisions, right? Or they block us from being able to see certain things. So when the crown chakra unblocks, now we're letting go of the false beliefs, the limited beliefs that used to hold us back. And we're starting to see the truth of the situation. It's like light is being shined down upon us. And we're seeing solutions where once we saw problems. We're seeing opportunities where once we saw dead ends. There's a whole different way of seeing the world. There's a whole different way of experiencing the world when we have the Ace of Swords come up. And it's starting in your mind. Okay, so there's like a mental clearing that's happening, right? So it's kind of like this person is saying this and your eyes are opening up and you're like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I have not seen this before. I can't believe I haven't noticed this before, right? And so it's like you're seeing things that have been right under your nose. They've been right under your nose the whole time and you're like, holy moly, I can't believe I didn't see this. I can't believe I didn't realize this. And you may have been not looking at this person romantically because of the mental blocks. Sometimes we get blocked, right? Or we have certain blocks, or we have certain limited beliefs that turns around and results in us being very attracted to people who are bad for us, to people who are going to hurt us, right? That happens. I had somebody kind of tell me one time, and they joked about it. They said, "Oh, well, your picker is broken, right? Yeah, your little inner picking thing it's broken." It's not that it can't be repaired, right? As we heal and as we come into healthier energy, it's gonna change. It's gonna repair itself, and we're gonna start to be attracted to the people that are going to be good to us. We're going to start to be attracted to the people who are going to have, a healthy relationship with us. So Aries, I feel with this Ace of Swords, a lot of you are shifting from being in that energy where the picker is broken and where you're being attracted to the people who are ripping your heart out, to clearing these limited thoughts, clearing these limited beliefs. And now you're like, realizing, oh, I feel this kind of way about this person too, or I'm really in this moment very attracted to this person as they're just kind of going off on me and they're so frustrated and they want me so bad. Like it's doing something for you, Aries. So I feel at the very, very least, very minimally, the majority of you might find that what you're attracted to is changing. What you're attracted to is changing. If you're in an existing relationship and you've been with this person a long time, like this is serious, you guys are committed, you're living together, you're married, you're not planning on going anywhere, but or maybe you're on the fence, but like maybe you're not super happy in the relationship or super satisfied, right? And you might just kind of feel like this person is just like a bump on a log and you're just so bored and tired and over it. You might say something, you might complain to this person, or you might bring up the topic of like, Are we right for each other? Should we find ways to like go our separate ways? Or you may say something to this person and I feel like they're getting frustrated and they're like, can't you see how much I've done for this relationship? You're the one, Aries, that shuts me out. You're the one who ignores me, or you're the one who doesn't realize or doesn't see every time I'm trying to show you how much I care about you. Like this person might go off and you're like, whoa, I didn't realize they cared about me. I didn't realize they felt this way about me. And when I say go off, I don't mean in like a dangerous way. I don't mean in a way where like they're threatening you or you feel scared or you don't feel safe. I don't mean it like that. Okay. I always say if there's physical harm or if somebody is speaking in a disrespectful way to you and like it's very, very hurtful, remove yourself from that relationship. I'm not encouraging you to be with someone who's like putting you down. I would never encourage you to be with someone who's putting you down. I just feel this person is going like they're venting. They're just going off with frustration about how much they care about you. And it's like, they're like, what do you want? What do you want? What do you want so that you will like love me? Or what do you want so that you'll like take me seriously? What do I have to do, Aries? Just tell me, what do I have to do? Like, that's the energy that I feel, right? So whether you're single, or you are in a relationship, they've been trying, and they're frustrated. They're like, I want you so friggin' bad, Aries. I want you so friggin' bad. Can you just please tell me what it is I'm not bringing to the table so I can go get it? Like, can we just figure out how to get on the same page here and be together and get to the good stuff? I so want to get to the good stuff with you, Aries. The next card that's coming up is the Nine of Wands. So there could be a defensiveness. This could be somebody that you haven't been wanting to let in. Sometimes, as I said, we're very guarded and we don't want to give somebody a chance, and then we give somebody else a chance, and that's the person that hurts us because our picker's broken. So this could be somebody that you have been not letting in previously. Nine of Wands can also be a card that comes up when we're really scared to let somebody in, right? Like, this person is stepping to you like seriously. They're not just like, I want you really bad, let's hook up. Like, they're coming to you where they're making you an offer to either fix the relationship and continue moving forward and like, get it right, or to have a relationship with you if they don't already, a romantic one. And like, they're talking about the future. Like, can't you see? Like, I mean business here. I want to be with you. I want you in my future. I want us to make plans together. I want us to be together. I'm talking about forever here, And so you might hear that and be like, oh, I don't know. This is all so sudden. I don't know how I feel about this. I don't know if I should trust this. I don't know if I should let you in. I don't know if I should take this seriously. What if you let me down? What if you hurt me? And all of those what ifs come up, right? We're just so scared that if we give this person a chance, they're going to let us down. They're going to come in and they're going to do something really hurtful. But the Nine of Wands reminds you of what a badass you are. Because when we look at the Nine of Wands here, every single one of these sticks in the ground used to belong to someone who came up and started trouble with this poor guy for no reason. Okay, he's just minding his business, doing his thing, and these people come up and they start fighting him. They start battling him. They want to, take what he has or whatever it might be. And we see here that he was able to win, like overpower them, take their little stick away and put it in the ground behind him. It's like this trophy, like this token of his victory. Look at all these battles he's had. He's hurt. Look at that. He's hurt. He took some hits here. He took some licks here. But he's still alert and he's still standing. And he still has fight left in him. And so he's a very experienced fighter now. And he's ready. You want to come at me? You can come at me. Because there's nothing I haven't already seen. I know the game. I know how this works. I know how to handle my business. I know how to protect myself. So when the Nine of Wands comes up, Aries, Spirit is reminding you, you've been through it all already before. There is absolutely positively nothing new under the sun that anybody can come at you with. You've seen every lie. You've seen every manipulation. You've seen every little mind game. You've seen all the red flags, all the warning signs. You know what they are. As long as you're keeping your eyes open and you're paying attention and you're not dismissing toxic behaviors, you're not dismissing warning signs, as long as you're doing this, you have nothing to worry about, because you will never, ever, 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 ever again find yourself in this on again, off again, mixed up craziness where you have a lover or a love interest that comes in and out of your life and you're doing this for years, or they're very hurtful and they're putting you through so much emotionally and you're jumping through hoops trying to prove yourself, right? You're never going to have that situation again, because you're going to realize, you're going to say, oh my gosh, you know what? I know that. I've seen that before. This person's really reminding me of that one ex I had who just could not be faithful to save their life. They were up in it with everybody, right? They remind me a lot of that ex. This ex reminds me a lot of that one ex that was not emotionally available. They just could not have something real emotionally, right? And sometimes they might not even remind you of an ex. They might remind you of like a family member or a coworker. Oh, this person really reminds me of that one cousin I have who just cannot stand to see me shine. They're always talking about me. They're always trying to make me look bad. They're always trying to throw shade at me. They're very competitive, very jealous. Pay attention to that. I know that when we're on a spiritual journey, we don't want to, quote unquote, judge people. We don't want to judge a book by its cover. But when you have that experience, it's your intuition is telling you, I know this energy. I've experienced this energy before. Your angels and guides are saying, honey, you've already had this lesson. There's no need to repeat it. We're fast forwarding to the end. We're telling you what's going to happen if you let this person in. They're reminding you of this person because you're going to have very much a similar experience with them as you did with that person they're reminding you of. So as long as you're paying attention to that, you're never going to let the wrong people in. You don't have to be scared. Yes, be cautious. Yes, you are a treasure. You have many valuable things to offer, and you're going to protect that. You're going to protect the treasure that you are, but you don't have to be all the way locked up on some little, figurative island somewhere. You can still experience life. You can still interact with others. You can still give people a chance. But this way, you're doing it in a very, very, very protective way. I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, release all fear. Oh, let it go. Only good things can happen. Oh, I'm putting this bubble around you and only good people are going to come in. You have good things to offer and people are going to want your good things. If I covered myself with what they referred to as chum and I jumped in the ocean and I said, oh, I'm going to put myself in a bubble of protection, chances are, as much as I put that mindset, I'm going to have sharks coming at me, right? So I might have to think about, okay, I'm going to put a bubble of protection, but what is some ways that physically, in a physical sense, I can have some boundaries that are going to keep me safe, or that are going to keep the sharks from getting directly towards me? Because they're going to want you, honey. They're going to want you. You have good things to offer. Of course they're going to want you. So it's not enough just to say, I'm just going to have a positive mindset and I'm going to raise my vibration and then only good people are going to want me, right? That's not how it works, right? There are predators in the wilderness. There are predators in the ocean. It's just the nature of how things are. So you don't have to be scared, because now your experience has made you wiser and you know how to protect yourself. You know what boundaries to put up. You know how to keep the predators from getting in. but you still have to be aware of them. You still have to be alert. Okay? 9 of Wands is also like really coming close to completion. Completion of a project, completion of a certain period or phase in your life. So those of you who do give this person a chance, I feel like the progress or the commitment is going to come in a very short period of time. I don't feel it's going to be a long road. I don't feel it's going to be a long road to the commitment. I don't feel it's going to be a long road to the reconciliation or getting the fire back. It's like almost instantaneously. Okay? So I feel in terms of timing, you're coming to this period of completion, of like, finish line. The next card coming up here, Aries, is the 9 of Cups. And the 9 of Cups is wishes coming true. Your wish has been granted. Your wish has been fulfilled. Now, some of you have heard me say this, those of you that watch my readings and those of you who watch my weekly forecasts where I don't talk about love and romance, because in the weekly forecast, we talk about everything other than love. You might have heard me say, the 9 of Cups comes up for me with good news, like it's telling you your wish is going to be granted, but it also comes up with homework. Okay, something Spirit wants you to work on right now as this gift or blessing is coming in. One of the flip sides of the 9 of Cups, right? Here you are, your wish is coming true, you're happy, you can enjoy the fruits of your labor. But the flip side of the 9 of Cups is people that are looking at you with envy or disapproval. Like, look at Aries. Oh my gosh. Like, who does Aries think they are? They have some good stuff happening for them. They have this relationship. And now all of a sudden, they're forgetting who they are. They're forgetting where they came from. They might look at you as like a sellout. Or they might look at you as somebody that your life started to go well. And then you forgot about everybody else. You're just going off and being happy. And you're not around for anybody anymore. They may be looking at you with envy. Okay, they may be looking at you with envy. So when I see the 9 of Cups, your wish is going to come true. And your life is going to change in ways that people see, right? People are going to see you guys hand in hand, arm in arm, living life, being happy together. People are going to see you guys accomplishing things together. For some of you, this is someone that a lot of other people have been chasing after. And this poor person has just been waiting around for Aries to notice and to let them in and to give them a chance. I don't feel that this is the case of like the sad little pauper or something that is really a prince in disguise. I just feel that maybe because of your limited thinking or limited belief, you didn't think somebody like that would be into you. Or you were thinking to yourself, oh, they're too nice of a person or whatever because of the limited beliefs, because of the things that hadn't healed yet. But I feel this is an attractive person. I feel this is somebody that has a lot of chances, a lot of people chasing after them. And so I feel that this is also someone who really hasn't been in like a relationship or a super serious relationship in a while. That doesn't mean that they were a player out there sleeping with everybody. They may have gone on dates, they may have gotten to know people, but they've been keeping that spot open for you, Aries. They've been waiting for you to open your eyes and come around. And so a lot of people have been wanting this person. And now that you're realizing and you're saying, holy moly, yes, this is, I do want this person. I am attracted to this person. Life with this person would be great. I finally see that now. And you guys are together. Oh my gosh, there are going to be haters. There are going to be haters. Like we've been here all this time and then all of a sudden Aries just like snaps their fingers and they're running off with Aries. There's going to be jealousy. There's going to be envy. There's going to be people who are talking. There could even be friends and family on your end, Aries, that benefit from you greatly. You might be doing a lot for your friends. You might be doing a lot for your family. And then when you start building a life of your own with a partner where things are getting serious and you're busy with this person, right? Like if you're in a relationship, in a lot of ways, your partner has to come first. You can't just, pick up the phone and somebody is having something going on and you're going to drop everything and you're going to go be with them, right? Like you need to be with your partner. There might be some cases of emergency that are different, but you might have people that cry wolf a lot. You might have people who just don't want to do their work and they just constantly want you carrying them. You can't do that. You can't do that when you're feeding and nourishing your life and your relationship. So there's going to be people who are very unhappy about this. And they might say things and they might make it seem like you're being selfish, you're being greedy. You have to be ready for that. So 9 of Cups comes up for me with this homework. That right now, Aries, you need to work on a healthy sense of entitlement. I deserve to be happy. I deserve to have joy. I deserve to be with my loved one and like not be bothered and get away for a while and have some nice romantic time or whatever it is that you deserve in your life. You have to work on like, you know, people can hate. That's fine, but I deserve this and I deserve to be happy. So that's your homework. That's the thing for you to work on right now. That's the affirmation for you to kind of practice and implement right now. You may want to check out your moon, sun, and rising sign videos. Also your Venus sign if you haven't already. Some months, those might resonate for you more. You may need a private reading, which I'm more than happy to do for you. If you go to calendly.com/amethystangelite, you can schedule a private reading with me there. If you want to send a donation or a tip, some people have been asking me that, and I'm so very touched by that, guys. Believe me, no amount is too small. I am not a wealthy person, and the fact that anybody's been feeling moved to do that, I appreciate. You can just go to PayPal, the PayPal website, paypal.com, and you can send it to my email address, which is amethystangellight@gmail.com. Don't forget the weekly forecasts. Thanks for watching, liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing. Be well, Aries. Take care, my dears.